Please stand for the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. It's your host, Chris Shopes.
And Madison Wickham. Welcome to TPtv.
What's with this X period or third period thing? Now to Michelle Buhai with the full story.
As many of you know, Torrey Pines is undergoing a schedule change for this upcoming school year. Rumors have been buzzing around campus for weeks now, all centered around the question, what is period 3?
I don't know. It's just like some extra time to relax, I guess. My history teacher said she's starting some meditation class, so I'm pretty down for that.
Initially we thought about it X period, but based on our student information system, we actually need to make it, it's going to be period 3.
Period 3. Well, period 3 is created basically to give kids more opportunities to take electives, more classes, and I also think it was created to help draw more kids to Torrey Pines.
We're excited about the new schedule. What we're doing is we're reducing the typical block schedule that we have now by 20 minutes per class, and we're adding a single period into the schedule so that now we have, instead of 6 periods in the year, we have 7 periods. The schedule will look like period 1, 3, 5, 7 on one day, and the next day would be periods 2, 3, 4, 6.
We do not encourage students to then take this opportunity to have 7 AP classes. We want it to be a balanced, well-rounded schedule where students are really focused on their interests, and having balance is really, really important in this opportunity.
I think having students be able to focus on one class every single solitary day, and it might not be just the new classes, it could be some old classes like a math class or a language class that kids need the repetition daily instead of the break. I think it could be advantageous there too. And I like the fact we're cutting off a little time from other periods. I think we can do a fine job teaching everything we need to teach in an hour and a half.
So we're actually, with this new schedule, what we're looking to do is to give students more flexibility in their scheduling. We wanted to provide them an opportunity to take more electives, and it gives us a chance to create academic pathway programs for the school. So in the academic pathways, we have an engineering pathway. We're looking to create a social justice pathway, a biotech pathway, things like that. And this gives us room in the schedule. And then lastly, what it does for us is it allows us to put interventions in the context of the school day. So kids who need support in, let's say, math or language arts, they can take support classes in the day and not have to do after school tutoring and things like that.
This new period is an awesome way to change up our schedule and take classes that we previously would not have had room for. Make sure to take advantage of this awesome opportunity in the upcoming school year and take a course that really interests you. This is Michelle Buhai with TPtv.
You ever wonder how long it takes prom to get going? Let's go to Sophia LaRose with a full story how ASB takes on this huge challenge of making prom the great night it truly is.
To seeing all the people's faces when they get there and when they see how good of a job we've done, because we've worked so hard. We've been working since last year, as when I was a sophomore. We've been working months and months and making something really beautiful and special for all the seniors for their last prom. So I'm hoping that when they get there, they'll see how much we care and how much they'll enjoy the prom. theme is, as you can see behind me, is Hamptons After Dark. The Hamptons, I would describe, is, if most people know, it's like a suburb in coast side of New York. And so I would say it's kind of like an elegant, beachy town that's like really nice. Prom venue is located on the bay in downtown San Diego in Coronado, and it's at the Coronado Marriott. Prom week was 3 days. It was May 4th, May 5th, and May 6th. On May 4th, we had a really successful flash mob with the dance team. They designed a specific dance just for prom. On Thursday, we had the prom fashion show. Friday was prom nominations. We had a prom fundraising week, and on that Tuesday, we had a Panera fundraiser. And then the following Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, we did a fundraiser at Jersey Mike's. The chocolate bars, we wanted something different. This has never been done before. We thought by customizing like the logo and giving it to people would make it really special, because not only can they get an invitation, but they also get to eat the invitation. Prom is on May 14th, 2016. Tickets are $65 and it goes from 8 to 11. Make sure to stop by the student store and buy your tickets. I'm hoping all the students will love what my committee and I have put together and leave the night with a memory they'll cherish forever.
A few Torrey Pines students entered their art into the Groff art exhibit. We sent Chris Shopes there to investigate.
I'm Lila Cook from TPtv. Currently, the TP players are in production on their final show of the school year. The play, The White Rose, holds a special meaning for the cast and crew.
This play is about a group of young people in Munich, Germany from 1942 to 1943. The rise of the Socialist Party, aka becomes the Nazi Party, brings promise to a very poor Germany because of the previous war. These group of young people who later became known as the White Rose write anti-Hitler, anti-Socialist Party propaganda, so to speak, and distribute it to the people of Munich, Germany.
It was a way to sort of highlight the heroism that happened back then for this group of teenagers who sacrificed everything in order to help illuminate what Hitler was doing was wrong.
One of my best friends, David Gulko, was going to direct it, and as many of you know, he passed away, so a lot of the guys decided that we would act in this play in memory of him.
What's wonderful about having a student director is that they see things I don't see, because they bring fresh, wonderful eyes to the project. They also bring their own sense of passion, their own sense of research that they did. David did copious amounts of research on this play. I don't have a student director in David's spot, because to me that would have been a horrible disservice to this wonderful young man who I grew to love with all my heart.
I was good friends with David Gulko. I'd known him since freshman year for a long time, and earlier this year he told me about this play that he was going to direct called White Rose. I feel like this play was my way as a sort of final hurrah and goodbye to David after everything that's happened.
Just hope everybody will come and see this show. It's grown so much, and the love and dedication that these young people have for this project is amazing.
How do you think David would feel about the end result?
I mean, I think he'd have a lot more critiques than Maroney does because he's very critical when it comes to this stuff. But I feel like if you asked him about the play, he would say it was a great job, but I wish I could have done it over and over again.
He loved the drama department. He loved to be in here, the black box. And I feel like in a way, he just wanted to have like that one thing that he could kind of brag about in his high school experience. Like, I directed a play, which it would totally have been like him to want to do. So
I somehow always feel like he's sitting here with me, that he's never really left the box, that he comes in here every once in a while just to make sure that we're all having a good time, because he would not like it if we were not having a good time. One of the things, if you know David, one of the things that's so wonderful about him is this twinkle in his eye that he had. There was that mischievous thing that you knew that there was something going on, and you didn't want to ask him because you didn't want to know, because you didn't want to get in trouble as an adult if you knew that he was going to pull some of David's little shenanigans. One of the things that's really important about doing plays like this is you can't have it all be all dramatic and all intense all the time. You need to find the humor and the drama. And I knew that David would be that kind of person to find these moments where we could inject some humor about these really, really brave young people. And I love this play because it reflects for me the brave, wonderful, vibrant young man that left this earth this year. And I really feel that each one of these characters, to me, shares a quality that David had as a human being. If you go back and if you read this play, you will find like Sophie's words when she talks about how she loves life, and that whole monologue that she does, that to me embodies David's philosophy. And I really feel that he made us all better. He made us more courageous. I think he made us look at life from a different perspective. We found a lot more humor in it than perhaps we could have. And I miss him terribly, but I've engraved him on my heart, and he lives there.
If you're gonna come see this play, do it with respect to the work that's gone into it, because this play means a lot more than just a play for a lot of us. It would mean a lot to both me and I think the other cast members if people showed up in order to see what hopefully was David's dream.
I knew David for one short year, but quite an impactful young man.
Reporting for TPtv, I'm Lila Cook.
Thanks for watching.
It's starting to rain now.
Goodbye.